Hello there, dear FOF fans. We hope you guys hung on to all your belongings after that game just whizzed by us from RLS. We're back with Pentakill Team Up Please and Cloud9, two fan favorite teams. Once again, I'm here with Fish McGish. What's your take on this one, Fish?
Oh man, this is the hype game of the night. Everybody has come here to watch PTP and Cloud9. Everything is going to be wild this game. Who knows what's going to get picked? Is Cloud9 going to get their first win? I certainly hope so.
I certainly hope so too. Everybody's cheering for Cloud9. They all want to see him succeed. You know, I think Music Boy, really nice dude. I want to see him get a dub. You know, let's go Cloud9. Let's go. What do they got here? So,
it looks like we got the permaban on the Bard.
It's the tax.
He never gets to play. It is the tax. He doesn't get to play. He doesn't get to play the game. We have a Mexi that's sexy, and again, sub-top laner. Interested to see how he does this time around. Last time around, he was getting, kind of bullied on the Shyvana, so hopefully he can bring it back this game. Got the Vayne ban against Vayne. Makes a lot of sense to me. I mean,
like to see that one. Yeah, Vayne been seeing a surprising amount of play in Heroic. Usually not a character that I'd expect to see that much, but probably a byproduct of the Sivir meta too. And now MF is strong, that has to get banned. Then you're picking regular characters again. So
Ezreal ban. I actually really like that. I think the champion's been really strong ever since his buff. That E cooldown was huge for him.
Yeah, I think it was pretty big. Definitely feels good. Hecarim also taken away, very emergent in the meta after the big buffs to him. Absolute menace to play against.
Ooh, that's what I love to see. Maokai, oh my god, I've been spamming that champion in solo queue. He is so powerful right now. It is unbelievable.
They are subscribing to the UB school of draft. Apparently B1 Maokai is absolutely busted.
B1 Maokai is absolutely busted, man, and you can flex it too if you really need to. You can send it support. It's really, really hard to draft into that, I'd say.
Yeah, gonna have to
Nico.
see what Cloud9 wants. Nico selected. Might be another flex opportunity too. Can put it mid support, maybe even top if you're feeling spicy. Diana also hovered here. This is a favorite of Cheeky Blinders. We've definitely seen him play it before.
And it's locked in. We've been seeing a lot of Diana here in FOF, and I really like it. I think that champion is so strong, and she's not too difficult to play either. It just makes for a great combination of just being all over the place, being super tanky, doing tons of damage, having great team fight potential. I think Diana's fantastic lock in here.
For sure, yeah. Easy to pilot.
Ooh.
Like you said. Gotta love it. Tristana. Okay. All right, yeah, we're digging a little bit further down into the 80 carry pool here. Jeff Godgamer, big fan of the Tristana pick. Does swear by it. I do like how aggressive it can get, and of course, this Tristana Maokai, it's a UB special. So, like to see that Pentakill Teemo is they're adopting the strategy.
Absolutely. I love to see the Tristana pick. I think she's so strong right now. She's so aggressive into the early game. You can get a huge lead. The Morgana pick is very interesting because typically when you think of Tristana duos, you don't think of Morgana. So I am kind of interested to see if this is going to be in the jungle or if it is, in fact, going to be the lane partner to Tristana here in the bot lane.
Yeah, could even flex it mid. I don't know.
Ooh, Music
Boy. Their draft is kind of squirrely.
Music Boy is pretty scared, I think. The Xayah pick is something you don't pick if you're really comfortable with Tristana. That is a very safe pick.
Yeah, you have your ultimate for safety. I agree. Big anti-engage. A lot of room to kind of play around that, though. It shows a lot of Cloud9's hand. Xayah also not really thematically fitting. Diana wants to go forward. Xayah wants to go backwards. They don't work the best together.
They do not, absolutely. It looks like we have the Gnar ban, so it looks like Cloud9 does think it is actually going to be Maokai support. Little do they know, this might be Tree in the top lane.
Yeah, I saw, what was it, the Odo Omne clip on Reddit. Absolutely disgusting. I cannot believe that Maokai is finally back.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I used to love playing this guy. Nowadays, you just proc your passive one time, you get your whole health bar back. It is really good.
Yeah. Man.
Oh, Malzahar ban.
Has been meta in forever. But yeah, draft. The bans are going to be finishing up. Lissandra Malzahar, so control mids taken away. I guess they're thinking that it's going to be Nico support.
Please don't pick Malphite. Please no. Please no. I'm going to be really sad.
Malphite. Oh, but you're so happy to see him last game.
Okay, Crocodile. Now we're talking, baby. You know me. I love some Renekton. Let's go.
Love it so much you're willing to go a little bananas for it. Yeah, Renekton.
Oh my god.
I hate playing against this character. The character's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. So.
Absolutely. Once he gets ahead, he can be so oppressive.
Yeah, and you just one-shot Tristana after she jumps in. Have to be really careful if you're Lexi Vandal on your positioning.
It's gonna be Maokai support. It looks like it is Maokai support. Morgana jungle, Aatrox in the top lane. That's actually crazy. I didn't expect this.
Yeah, I mean, anybody who's willing to flex this hard, you know, they've got a lot going on. Orianna.
So, and yeah, nothing Morgana says flex like Pentakill Teemo, baby.
Yeah, Teemo can get a pentakill anywhere. That's the best part about Teemo, right?
Absolutely. Are we gonna see a pentakill in this game? Are we gonna see it?
So no.
Tragic.
Yeah, nice try.
PTP we have R5. We have R5. We could see a Teemo.
Yeah, but it's Cloud9. It's not fair. Pentakill Teemo, please. I feel like they need just like a free pentakill voucher for Teemo. If they draft Teemo and start the game, everybody should run it down at them. But they missed their chance. Draft doesn't go that way. Instead, we're gonna be seeing LeBlanc. Fantastic matchup into Orianna. I feel like Cloud9, they're going for some winning lanes in the top side and then a little bit of damage mitigation on the bot side.
Absolutely. I do think that Aatrox has a lot of opportunity to do well into this lane. It's pretty much a skill matchup. Aatrox, if he can zone off Renekton, he can really find some success. But there's a lot of violence on Cloud9's team comp. You see Renekton, you see LeBlanc, a lot of assassination potential. Tristana's got to be really careful, but it shouldn't be too bad with that Morgana Black Shield.
Yeah, have to see how it works. Let's see how many crimes Cloud9 is willing to commit to get this dub today. Let's put the first one on the board, boys. Let's get it. Let's get on the Rift.
Ooh, really interesting in the top lane. We see both champions going with D-Blade. Really interesting because personally I would go with D-Shield on both these champions for the added safety, but both of these players want violence here.
I feel like D-Shield is just really strong right now, too. The sustain is very difficult to play against from what little I've seen in the top lane, and doesn't usually feel good. But yeah, Dorman's play is getting aggressive, and so is Pentakill Teemo, please, as they step up in the bot side
Ooh,
and
like this
zone
invade here,
away
especially Maokai
C9.
starting E. He's going to be a little weak level 1 in lane, but maybe it can pay off with this invade.
It's gonna be Maokai jungle, so
Oh,
that should be,
Maokai jungle.
yeah, should be pretty easy for the
Oh.
clear. I think that's still the optimal ability for clear. Yeah,
Oh,
haven't seen
man.
Maokai jungle in a very long time. I think the last time Maokai jungle was popular was when he still had that damage reduction ultimate.
Man, that was like, what, like season 6? Like season
Yeah,
5?
it's a
Yeah.
long time
Long,
ago.
long time ago. I have not seen this guy in the jungle long, long time. I'm really surprised. I mean, this is a twisting and turning draft, Ultravox.
Yeah, and I really gotta commend PTP for making it work, being so flexible here. I want to see Gandwurst. He's probably able to get these ganks off very well. Just to click on CC, just has to get this clear finished. That's the part where he might struggle.
Actually, really interesting to watch, but Maokai is already out clearing Diana in the jungle. I'm wondering if the clear on Maokai is fast enough to make this work.
We'll see. I think Diana will come out on top at the end of the day. Also, I thought that Cheeky Blinders was the jungler, but it seems like they're playing top lane now with this Renekton.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they did go for the swap there. Mexi that's sexy. I believe he's played Diana in FOF before, so this does make a little bit of sense. Already very aggressive in the top lane. Sundara taking a lot of damage here to this LeBlanc in the mid lane, but he is trading back pretty effectively. Ooh, Ignite.
Ignite. It's going to be Summoner Spell diff here. Sundara forced away so low. Got the TP though. Can just recall and head back. Then you're, technically even Summoner Spells. Plus you got a little bit of money spent.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be too bad.
Gonzo going Gonzo in this mid lane. Oof.
Yeah, this LeBlanc is also, something we were happy to see. We are talking about how great Zed was in the last game, talking about how much we'd like to witness the Assassin gameplay rising up in FOF. So, big credit to Gonza for being willing to put himself out there, try this out.
Oh, absolutely. Big credit to Kaori last game on that Zed. But, oh, Renekton going in here. A little bit of a trade. Aatrox gets the pull.
Yeah, look at this. Gandorf's trying to take down Gonza, gets the red buff slow, flashes forward, auto attack, and the sapling, the burn, it does it! The sapling saves the day! And Gandorf's the Maokai jungle with the first blood.
That's absolutely insane. I did not think I'd be seeing Maokai jungle in FOF, especially considering he hasn't gotten buffed yet. They're buffing it for next patch, but Gandorf does not care, man. He says, I want to be a tree, and he's going to be a tree.
He's ahead of the curve. It's working out tremendously. Putting LeBlanc behind here feels so bad for Gonza as well. You need to be the one pushing the tempo in the matchup. You need to be the one dominating the lane. Otherwise, you're going to get an out-team fought. It's going to be difficult. I think that it's not game-ending so far, but it will be tough for Gonza from here out.
Oh, absolutely. And Gandorf's now with that first blood, he's got bushes and bushes of money, and just like a sapling, he's going to be able to outgrow the enemy team comp, hopefully.
I love it. I love it. And Nexi, that's sexy, also finishing up the first clear. Does seem like they skipped Krugs, so instead we'll just be maybe looking for an opportunity around mid. Gets the back though, and we'll be able to keep on clearing.
A pretty exciting gameplay down here in the bot lane, just a bunch of champions right-clicking each other. Not too much killing going on.
Damage out. There it is. Letsuvenal exhausted as well. Jumps back on an eye throw. Meeps flashes forward for the auto attack. Finds the kill, but it will cost their life. It's a double kill for Music Boy.
Man, I think I need to keep my mouth shut as soon as I said something. Oh my.
Yeah, right-clicking each other. Yeah, they got two rooting supports. Somebody's going to die there. Somebody's going to walk into it.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. That's huge. Zaya getting a lead over Tristana in the early game is huge, huge, huge. It really should not happen. I'm interested to see how Vayne's going to be able to come back from this.
Yeah, Gonza continues getting some nice trades off in mid. Big CS lead for Music Boy, though. They get the recall
my
off.
boy, going for the Vamp Scepter, going for the Eclipse on Aatrox. I'm so proud of him. He's grown so far.
Are you a big fan of the new Eclipse build?
Absolutely. The new Eclipse build on Aatrox does so much more damage than the Gore Drinker build. If you're hitting your Qs, you will obliterate people. It's night and day difference.
I believe it now. Today's third. There he goes. He's hitting the Qs. He's doing the thing.
He is doing the thing. He missed the W,
yet,
but I mean, Renekton's not level 6. I think if you're Aatrox, you just fight him.
Okay, in mid lane, a little bit of engagement. Oh, Gandorf's pulled back further than he meant to go, rooted out by the chains. Sundara takes a little bit more damage there, but no kill
Maokai is
down.
not going anywhere. That champion is indomitable. He is absolutely fine, and we do see a huge CS lead for Sundara after that rough early game.
Yeah, it's going pretty good. Gank definitely helped out a lot. Gonna be able to crash this wave too. Maybe help move down to the bot side, see what's going on. But instead,
Ooh, solo kill.
kill here with the shockwave level advantage means that you're much stronger. Oh my god, huge credit to Sandara.
Absolutely, making the Orianna look good. We have not seen a whole lot of Orianna this season, that's for sure. Champion's a little on the weaker side. Sundara does not care. He's going to smurf on it anyway.
Guess that's the theme of Pentakill Teemo Please today. Cheeky Blinders tries to run down Tadeusz. Cannot find much. But yeah, PTP busting out the gates with these kind of unpopular strategies. Love to see that.
And Vanel's got to be real careful here. We do see the Diana coming down. Playing it real safe.
No vision. Vanel kind of walking up. Bombatized there too.
Ooh.
They feel like they're strong with Gandorf's in the back pocket, but they don't know. Rooted out. Black Shield comes out too late. Dash forward. Mexi, that's sexy. Flashes to finish the kill. Gandorf's rooting out the Diana. Cannot find a kill in return, though. It will just be a clean one for nothing.
Got no damage. Yeah, he's just got no damage. Poor Tree Man. But pretty clean pickup there from C9.
Yeah, and Music Boy gets to grow this lead even further. Gets to start putting some damage onto these plates here. Already 15 CS up. Feeling super good in this matchup.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Music Boy is so far ahead at this point, Ultravox. I think we might even be able to see a Cloud9 victory today. What do you think?
We're all cheering. We're all hoping. They're down a dragon. They got some money. Strong AD carry. It's possible. It's certainly possible.
Absolutely. Oh, poor Renekton having to go with the Executioner's first back into Aatrox. Poor guy. Had to pay the tax.
That pretty necessary to keep on winning these matchups, especially versus Clips Aatrox, who you said heals out the wazoo.
Absolutely. I mean, absolutely. I understand why he's building, and it's just a very sad day if you're Crocodile.
He's getting chunked out by all these Qs, especially the second and third ones. Can't keep
if you're not aware,
those.
Each consecutive Q on Aatrox does more damage, so the deeper in you get, the more damage you're going to be taking.
Yeah, and just face tanking those will not end up too well. Almost a 30 CS lead up there. It's pretty difficult. Just the the duality of League of
Diana coming in behind him though.
Yeah. Bot side, we're looking at this route here. Top lane, Tadeusz in the ultimate form, trying to get away, has to flash. Cheeky Blinders close behind. Cannot find too much else. Yeah, didn't really get to see the beginning of that, but today he was able to survive using the flash, pop the World Ender, get on out. Now,
Diana
works to back up his bot lane. Featherstorm popped. Music Boy can't quite get away, though. Big recall. Exhaust comes out. I Throw Meeps cannot finish off that kill, though. But will do it with some burn. Absolutely breaks their ankles, too. Flashes the Blitzcrank emote, and he's laughing on his way back to the base. That's the Nico power.
Just fantastic play from I Throw Meeps there, I gotta say. But Tristana, I think, is the big winner of that fight, getting the shutdown on Music Boy. I think she's really back into this game at this point. Unfortunately, Tristana is not going to be scaling super well into the mid game, so after the first item Power Spike, Xayah should have a pretty big advantage. But he is really bringing it back now. Both ADCs 2 and 1, and the CS gap is not very far apart. Surprisingly, we do see that Maokai is actually doing a really good job of keeping up with Diana and farm, which is so wild to me. Because when I think of Diana, I think of a jungler that clears her camps instantly.
I'm also flabbergasted. It must be that Bomby Cinder difference, just...
it's a Bomby's gap.
Yeah, immense Bomby's gap. Big clear power.
Start a forest fire.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. But, yeah, great job from Gandorf. He's making sure his bot lane's able to stay back in the game, getting in those nice, unexpected lane ganks. Meanwhile, Mexi, that's sexy, hasn't been able to make anything happen just for a little bit in terms of the ganks, but does have the Rift Herald.
And Thundara just looking so dominant in this Orianna LeBlanc matchup. Poor Gonza's having a really rough time. I'm interested to see if he's able to bring the CS lead back intact. But without teleport, it can be a little bit difficult to stay in lane here, especially with not so much sustain for LeBlanc.
Yeah, just continuing to see the butterfly effect, the lasting impact of the gank early on from Gandorf, making sure that first blood went through. Cheeky Blinders just getting brutalized up here. Dashes forward, tries to trade back, but it is not looking too good at all. Sandara trying to get in on the Gonza, roots him up. I Throw Meeps here, ready to lock him down. Shockwave will pull him back, do a lot of damage. Turret shot also. Gonza has to disengage. Sandara's walking forward, can't quite finish it off.
It's just no damage. No damage.
Lots of almost kills this game.
Yeah, absolutely. C9 just has no damage early. I mean, it's pretty much just Zaya and Renekton, but Renekton really did tie a hand behind his back going for the Executioner's Calling. It's not like he had a choice, but because of that, they really need to just, I think, sit pretty and get CS scale up this game.
Cheeky Blinders has to pop ultimate sitting under the turret. That feels terrible. Days going in.
Ooh, going in.
Gets stunned up. Conqueror procced. Okay, Cheeky Blinders could pull something out. Dominance wears off, though. They will just be walking around at each other. Dragon is going to be this big point of contention. Mexi, that's sexy, wants to try to make this happen with his team, but Root lands onto iThrow Meeps. A little bit of damage coming out.
Got a lot of action going on this game. I mean, oh my god, constant fights going on bot lane. Looks like the tree man is angry going in. Oh, going in for a gank here.
Well, could be looking for it. Music Boy
looking for it.
Binding was close. Bomatide takes a chunk of damage in exchange for vision control. Nobody's really getting in onto the river positioning yet. They've got to answer this this push here, this aggression from Gandorfs.
This is just perma fighting in the bot lane. Oh my god.
That Maokai ultimate was kind of funky. Appreciate the thought that was an attempt. Yeah. That's gonna be it's gonna be tough to not have if they want to fight this drag.
Worth. It was a zoning ult. They go drag now. Genius. Well played, Gandorfs.
They got the inside track. Sidara recalled, but has the teleport still available to join. Gons is making their way over as well. Yeah, instant teleport back into mid.
Does look like C9 is. I think they're gonna give it up. Actually, they were looking to posture, but I think with Diana backing off there, I can't imagine they're gonna look to contest this dragon. Actually, looks like PTP is backing off the dragon. Looks like nobody's getting any mountain dragons anytime soon.
Nah, Gandorfs wants it now. Forced to recall out of iThrow Meeps. And also a Mexi that's sexy. So with those two members being off the map, it's just going to be absolutely free. Going over now, 2 drags on the board for PTP. Like we said, Dragon Soul, huge win condition for the squad here.
I mean, dragons are so powerful now that just getting those 2 early game dragons is like 2,000 gold, you know, split across your team early on, and that can be really the difference in team fights. I mean, especially considering that PTP already has a 1,000 gold lead. You're just stacking more and more advantages on, and it's going to be really difficult for Cloud9 to come back from this.
It's a Hex Tech Soul too, so one of the stronger options. Lots of fun things to do on this map, now that the Hex Gates have opened up as well. You know, if PTP is able to close out this Soul, it's going to be huge for them.
Absolutely. It is the Keck Tech Soul, though, so C9 does have a chance.
Yeah, the Fiesta Soul.
Well, the Fiesta Soul's Cloud Dragon, but this is you know, this is the second best thing we're gonna get.
Okay.
Diana coming in again for another gank on Aatrox.
Dominance popped, stunned,
not interested.
In onto Tadeus. Actually, that sexy can't find their way over. Tadeus trying to kite this one out. There's the dash in though, Moonfall. Cheeky Blinders will go down, and look at all that healing straight for Tadeus' health bar. Actually, that sexy cannot finish off this kill. What a turnaround for Tadeus.
Look at that Eclipse damage, Ultravox.
Yeah. You love it. I understand. It worked out. Super good, too.
Absolutely. Really impressed, honestly, with how PTP's been playing this game.
Yeah, seems pretty clean. Gandorf seems like a player with a pretty straightforward game plan. Wants to get all these ganks off, get his bot lane ahead. He's been down here so many times, and will show his face down here again. PTP.
He has. I think Music Boy picking, you know, Zaya, really good pickup here, especially considering how often Maokai has been in the bot lane, and you can see both ADCs already have their items going, so are going to see a lot of the attention this game centered around bot lane, I think.
Yeah. Seems like the junglers are just kind of splitting their attention too, with Mexi heading on up to top lane constantly, not really too much avail, and Gandorf's focusing on the bot side with these dragons traded back and forth, but or these dragons traded exclusively over to PTP, I should say.
Exclusively over to PTP is absolutely right. Yeah, I mean, again, just those 2 dragons is just a humongous advantage for PTP. Then not even, well, going in again.
Tadeus still extremely strong now with the Tabby, able to mitigate a lot of the damage. Excuse me, Steel Caps. That's the name now.
I miss Ninja Tabbies. Remember the evasion on Ninja Tabbies? Oh man.
The evasion? Okay, that's before my time.
I
did not play when Dodge was in the game.
Well, I started my first game of League of Legends in Season 4, back when Vel'Koz was the newest champion in the game.
Okay. I'm beating you out a little bit. I'm in season 3 when Zach was the newest champion. It was Quinn and
Ooh,
Zach were the new
Quinn
ones.
and Zach. I remember when Quinn was an ADC.
Yeah, with the Valor melee ADC form, that
Yeah.
was fun. It never worked. Absolutely never worked.
No, not really. I mean, you had season 7. Quinn kind of got played in the bot lane. That's only because every other ADC was terrible.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh well.
Got some action at the Rift earlier.
Yeah, Rift Herald under siege by PTP. Want to start taking every single objective available on the Rift. It does seem like it will go over once again uncontested. C9 cannot get a handle on where they want to contest, where they want to make things happen. Nexi is hovering topside again, but this could be really bad. There's 4 members of PTP up here.
Yeah, no, C9 is kind of slowly bleeding out this game. They really need to make a play happen. Otherwise, ooh, Diana getting caught out here.
Nexi rooted out, stunned up, big damage from Let's Do Vanal, and that will finish off Nexi. That's sexy. Now the turret is probably next to fall. Tristana, of course, adept at taking those. Mid lane farm is the only reprieve that C9 is able to get out of this, and it is not looking too good for them.
Now, I mean, Music Boy is going to get pretty fed this game off of just the farm, the CS, I can hope. But other than that, it is not looking too good for Cloud9, unfortunately.
Yeah, they got to start thinking about how they're going to approach these next few dragons. They are at a gold deficit. I'd like to see them start setting up early, looking for some maybe creative picks with their LeBlanc. I have to answer this Rift Herald push first. This is the formality. This is what you just are forced to do when the enemy pops the Herald.
Yeah, LeBlanc absolutely can throw out a lot of damage once she gets her Sork shoes and her Luden's online, but she really needs to farm up before that point. She's so broke right now. I mean, you can see how much money Oriana has over her. You know, she really needs to get back on track this game if she's going to be able to really pick people up.
Yeah, crossing my fingers that it's on this back. Mythic completion. Let's go, and then we can head on over to Dragon, which is spawning in just a few seconds here. C9, they are going to be there first. Ludens in the pockets of Gonza might be able to make something happen. Will be tough. I feel like this is going to be a fight that will decide the course of the game.
Ooh, we do see the Even Shroud on Nico. I haven't seen that one personally, but that can be a lot of damage. Getting a 5-man Nico into the Even Shroud damage amp, you can do so much damage to the enemy team. I see the Wombo combo potential. I see Cloud9 winning this game. Could happen.
It's going to happen. Okay, bold prediction. We got C9 fans on the desk today. Oh, and now it's time for PTP to just march straight on in. They know they're strong. They already have the mid-prio set up, so they're winning on the CS differential there. C9 can't really find their way in, but Bamatide, Gonza gonna get a lot of damage. Cannot get back over the wall before the root happens, though. Stunned out. There's Vandal jumping straight onto him. I throw memes. His ultimate just completely whiffs, and it looks like it's gonna be a disaster. But a shutdown for Music Boy could be turning it around. Gale Force away from Gandor's to Deus, and Gandor's straight on Adam. They will be mopping up the rest of C9. Mexi, that's sexy, the only person left standing, gets slammed down by Aatrox's great sword. Double kill for Tadeus and a clean ace for PTP.
It's so tragic. The fight was looking so good for Cloud9 at the start, but unfortunately Aatrox was just huge, able to shut down Music Boy, and then, you know, Maokai refusing to die there. Really big pickup for PTP, and they get the Hextech Drake. That's 3-0 Dragons, and they are in a really solid spot to win this game.
Yeah, unfortunately for all the C9 fans out there, it looks like your boys are getting bled out once again. It looked like it was almost good. Just needed Gonza to get back over the wall. Just needed iThromeeves to hit somebody with that ultimate, but those are things that are not happening, and therefore C9 is struggling.
Listen, Ultravox, what you're not thinking about is if Cloud9 loses this game, they're going to be hitting their 0-10 power spike, okay? It's going to be a monumental comeback after that point.
Okay, I like that thinking. Somebody has to pick Yasuo, commemorate the moment. C9 will then be unleashed after that point, right?
Absolutely. C9 is about to turn into Ultra Smurf mode after this game.
Ultra Smurf mode, I like that prediction. Sandara, oh, so low here, no mana either, but Gonza doesn't think that they can finish the kill, just goes back. I feel like if you just keep walking there, you're able to get that eventually.
I think so. LeBlanc is so mobile. Oriana has no mana. I think he could have kept going, get the big shutdown there, but he's so timid on this pick.
Yeah, cheeky blinders getting shot down by Let's Do Vanal. Once again, the Nico ultimate does whiff. Pop Blossom finds nobody. Tadeus, another kill, and now Poor Music Boy just getting run down, knocked up with each consecutive Q. Ooh,
big
the
Diana.
pullback from Diana. Mexi, that's sexy, saving the life of his AD carry, but it will cost his own plays going on. But
it's not going to count for much this game with Baron Nashor on the line here, and Diana dead. You can't even coin flip it. It is looking pretty tragic for Cloud9 here. But hey, listen. All right, if PTP wins, we get a Maokai jungle win in FOF, and that's monumental, I think.
Yeah, somebody out there has got to be a fan of that. Now, Baron taking recalls in place, probably a lot of money to spend for the entire PTP squad. They're very well set up to have Aatrox in a side lane and just, do a 4-1, 1-3-1, whatever they feel like doing. There's nobody really that can match today's at this point.
No, not at all. I think if you're PTP here, you just act like an anaconda and you just wrap yourself around the neck of C9, you bleed them dry, you push in their turrets, you hit buildings with this Nashor, and you end the game pretty soon here.
It's, very, very tough to see, but TP, as long as they keep on playing at the pace they're going
Sundara wants blood.
They'll be able to do it. Sundara, he's just getting a little poke damage off. He's not, I don't think he's going to be committing too much. Still holding on to the shockwave.
Padding his damage stat at the end of the game, I understand.
For sure. And
oh man, and you see this is a 10k gold lead now for PTP. It's looking real doom for Cloud9, sorry.
Okay, ult will root out 3 members from C9, but they're all safe under the turret. Wave is cleared. I mean, at the very least, C9 has some pretty decent wave clear.
They do, but Baron minions are so tanky, and you have the 4-1 here with Aatrox going top lane. Nobody can match him by himself.
Oh, huge! So big! Pop Blossom stuns up 2. Music Boy trying to kite this one out. Will Gale Force forward? Somehow it works out and he gets a kill. Cheeky Blinders is here, but Tadeus is just terrorizing the backside as well. Answer for the Aatrox. He will keep on going. Gonza has to dash away. Almost a clean ace so far.
Today is just gonna get himself a new pair of crocodile boots, I think. Poor guy.
Yeah, he's getting out of there. Gonza taking the Hex Gate. Might have to retreat away from the
kill.
Sundara gets the ace though. There it is. Structures under siege by Today's the whole while, and PTP just pulls incredibly far ahead.
Oh, I mean, absolutely. What a performance from Tadeus. I gotta say. I mean, he's been looking absolutely fantastic on this Aatrox this game. Gandorf's able to keep up with Diana and farm on the Maokai. Really impressive. I mean, I gotta say PTP's been looking really good.
Yeah, they've got some life in him for sure.
After this, they're gonna be 5-5.
Yeah, flat even. Could definitely be worse. I think one thing that's interesting is how close the league is for Heroic this season.
Absolutely, really a lot of competition here. I mean, everybody is doing such a impressive job. I mean, honestly, 5-5 PTP, you could see them win playoffs. It could happen. You could see them win FOF.
It's definitely a possibility. They have a long way to go before that happens, I think, though. But looking pretty good for now. Looking like Gandorf's at least has a good handle on how to play the game. Do like to see that strong laning as well. Tadeus from Sundara. He's just waiting in the bush. Mexi, that's sexy. Doesn't know what hit him. Buster shot alongside another auto attack. Will do it. Dragon Soul upcoming for PTP.
Yeah, and I mean, PTP is just taking their time. They're being methodical with this one. Cloud9 is slowly bleeding more and more gold lead. I mean, you can see it's a 12k up lead for PTP. They're getting the Dragon Soul. I just don't see how Cloud9 is coming back from this one, I gotta say.
Yeah, absolutely not. Well, one more Baron probably does it. Probably will do it alongside the Hextech Soul. 13k gold lead. Pretty tough to do anything about that. At least they get an objective bounty right here. G Blinders, yeah, collecting that one.
Lifeguard Vectin.
Let's go. Gonza, or it's actually, I throw Meeps rooted out. He even tripped me up there. Absolutely obliterated.
ADC 1v1 going on.
Yeah. Music Boy. He's under pressure by Tadeus. Gonza tries to go forward, but rooted up. It's a click on CC Fiesta. Gandorf's just, you can't do anything about it. There's nothing to be done.
Oh, that Maokai passive's just
away
too
from
strong.
Bombadine. Cheeky Blinder's the next one to go down. Music Boy aced by the Shockwave. And PTP closing out the game with an incredibly dominant show. Big props to them. They manhandled C9.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's just been a really, really, impressive day for PTP. Just fantastic performance in every lane. I really liked the draft here. Actually, very aggressive. They ended up, taking advantage of that, getting their early lead, snowballing it out of control, and it's going to be 5-5 for PTP, back to dead even. Maybe you have to move them up in the tier rankings, huh?
Yeah, few little things to look at in terms of the rankings after today, but solid day for Heroic overall. Congratulations to PTP for their win. I think that is going to be doing it all for us today. We are skipping out on the interviews, so that will be all. We will catch you guys next time for the next session of FOF Heroic.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Since you were